Okay, so let's go to the next game. Next game we got, and there's a million games on the slate. Literally, we're 35 minutes in. This is if you made it 35 minutes in, man, I want you to post. I made it. Okay, right now. All right, so let's get to the next one. We got Philadelphia 76ers visiting the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, the line opened up at over under 227. San Antonio getting 6. Now still at the same thing. So there's been zero line movement in this game. Injuries, when you look at the injuries, you have Tobias Harris is questionable. Mo Bamba is questionable. And then you look San Antonio. Wow. Kevin Johnson's probable. Barlow out. Osman out. All right. But my man's is playing. Wemby is playing. So you do have something going on out there. Now, straight up in the last 10, 76ers are 9-1 straight up in the last 10 times these teams have played. These teams played earlier this year in January. It was 133 to 123. That was without Joel Embiid. San Antonio was getting 13.5. They covered that 13.5, and it went over the 237.5. This line is set at 227 for a reason. It's because Joel Embiid's going to be out there now. In the last 10 times, it's 5-5 against the spread, so it's dead even, and it's 7 to the over, 3 to the under the last 10 times these teams have played. Philadelphia is coming in on a 4-game win streak and 5-6-game cover streak. Okay, so they've been doing what they need to do against who they're playing. All right, they're 5-5 straight up, 8-2 against the spread, and 5 to the over, 5 to the under in the last 10. Whereas when you're looking at San Antonio, they're 5-5 straight up, but they've been doing what they need to do too against the spread lately. They're 8-2 against the spread, and they're also coming in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game cover streak. So yeah, this is where rubber meets the road right here, and it's 6 games to the over, 4 games to the under in the last 10 games when you're talking about a San Antonio team. Okay, like I said, these two teams have played earlier this year, and it did go over, but that was without Joel Embiid. Okay, this is a completely different team when you got Joel Embiid out there. All right, they just it's different. It's for some reason it's different. They slow the ball down sometimes they speed it up. And Joel is coming off that injury, but he's been playing pretty good ball, man. All right, the 76ers have been on a nice run. They're aiming for the 5th straight victory after blowing past the Grizzlies in a 116-96 road win last night. And then you got, meanwhile, in San Antonio, they've been playing some decent ball, like I told you. All right, and they've now won 4 of their last 6 games, and they just took down the Pelicans in a surprising 111-109 road win on Friday, man. So when you're talking about these 76ers, they have lost each of their last 12 road games on the second leg of a back-to-back against the Spurs. The 76ers have covered the spread in each of their last 6 games, and each of the 76ers' last 7 road games on the second leg of a back-to-back have gone under the total points line. All right, now when you're looking at San Antonio, the Spurs have lost 10 of their last 11 home games against opponents who are on the second leg of a back-to-back, so they don't take advantage of this as of late. All right, and the Spurs have covered the spread in each of their last 6 games. All right, now each of the Spurs' last 4 home games against the 76ers following a road win have gone under the total points line. All right, so with this line being set where it's set at right now, at the 227, having moved. Now, there are places that you can find this at 230, by the way. I have seen it at 230, but right now it's live at 227. So I would definitely have to lean towards the under. I like San Antonio tonight. I'm just going to tell you that. I like San Antonio with the points. I know Philadelphia is hot, this and that and the third, but they're just trying to win the game. They're not trying to blow a team out. But 3 possessions might not be enough possessions. So I would probably, yeah. I'll probably still lean. No, man, I'd lean towards Philly. I talked myself onto it. I would lean towards Philly and the under, man. I just think Joel Embiid would use this game as a good good stepping stone game for getting ready for the playoffs right now too. You know,